Now, let's talk a little bit of money right now, okay? Yes. You guys okay with that?
I want to learn.
Cha-ching. Yeah. Cha-ching, cha-ching. You know, we say this is the sexiest financial show in the world, so let's get sexy. Everybody give a little pose right here. Just give a little pose for the camera. Get sexy right now. Kelly, you look a little weird. Okay. We're about to get sexy. Kelly posed like this.
Girls up here.
Okay. Guys, that's how you know that we're sexy here. Even the guys, look at that long-legged man right there. Wow.
It's like
it's like
a
you got Kayvon with that man spread.
Man spreading.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like
Clarissa
these arms
keeping
right
it classy. Here. Okay. Alicia, nice and dolled up. Thanks. Kelly's still a little confused. Nat, doing your thing. But we'll talk a little bit money. So listen, guys, let's play a little guessing game. Okay. I'm going to throw out some words out there. Okay. You're going to tell me what the current number is behind these words.
Whoa.
Okay?
All right, here we go.
So this is what I call a financial stat game. Ooh. I'm going to say the term, the stat. You're going to give me the number. You might know it, you might not know it, but that's what we're guessing. First one to yell gets a chance, but I'm trying to figure out how this game. Yell the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the game?
So
yell out a number.
It's just yelling out numbers. I don't know any way better to do this. Okay, so everyone's been talking about inflation. Oh, Biden, inflation. You know, everything's so expensive. What is the current inflation rate in America today? End of the year, by the way, almost 2024. What is the current inflation rate? Who's got it?
12%.
12%.
I say 7.
7, you say?
I'm saying 13. I'm saying.
You're saying 13.
I'm right with her. I'll say 15. I'll say 15.
15.
Oh, wow. 8%.
8%.
1%.
What do you got?
You got to throw a number.
12%.
12%.
With the question mark.
You guys.
Question mark.
Okay, here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem right now.
Yeah.
You guys are still living in 21.
What?
Oh,
okay.
That's so low.
Inflation rate a year ago was 7.5%.
Oh, wow.
Now I'll give you another chance.
11%.
Where do you think it is today?
I thought it was 7.
I thought that was the question.
Guys, you know, for all the shit that Jerome Powell's taken,
20%?
for all the shit that Joe Biden has taken,
27.
3.1%.
How is that possible?
It's possible.
How
Check
is
it
that
out.
possible?
Check it out right now.
Where did you find
current inflation rate? Malik, you expect me to
like
punch in, baby?
Huh?
Current inflation rate.
Gasoline
3.1%.
Wow.
Inflation. So.
Why do my eggs cost $1 million?
Yeah, exactly. Could it be that you actually think things are worse than they are? We'll go there in a second. Okay, here it is. U.S. inflation rate, 3.14%.
Wow. Where's that according to, though? Where are we finding this?
That's according to the U.S. government, if you believe that.
I don't believe that.
Okay. Well, by the way, they've been increasing the interest rates. They've been fighting inflation. They've actually been doing a good job. It just goes to show you guys, respectfully, got no clue what's going on with inflation. No. All good.
Who's stealing my money?
All good. Who's stealing your money? Great point.
Got my money?
Who's stealing my money?
Great point. Inflation is the silent thief that steals your money overnight. Current inflation rate. Again, last year, 7.5%. Everyone's complaining.
That's high.
But inflation is now down to 3%. All right, pop quiz, hot shots. What do they want to get the inflation rate to? What's the number? What's the ideal number? 2% in Spanish for my non-Spanish speakers out there. Dos. So we're basically almost done with inflation in the United States of America. A lot of people don't know that.
How?
Well,
if we went up 7% one year, 3% the next year,
okay,
that's 5 years worth of inflation.
There you go.
Well, we did it in 2.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Keep guessing.
All right.
Unemployment. Everyone's talking about the job, the strong job market. People looking for jobs, pay raises, and what's going on right there. What is the current unemployment rate in America? I'll give you a guess. All right, during COVID, unemployment was 20-something%. People were out of jobs. People got back to work. GDP plummeted by 40%. Went back up by 40%. A lot of yo-yos going on there. But unemployment, what do you think the current rate is? Go ahead. We'll start this way. We'll go this way. Current unemployment rate.
Start with Kayvon.
We'll start with Kayvon again.
3.5%.
3.5%. Okay. What do you think, Clarissa?
5%.
5%.
That's a good answer.
7%.
7%.
I also want to say 7%.
She's validating that.
4.7%.
4.7. Okay, what is this, like a Dave
know.
Portnoy pizza review type thing going on? Good for you. Brady?
4.2.
4.2. Wow. Malik, do you know these answers or you want to guess?
I know the answer already.
No, don't.
Okay, then Malik's he's out. He's dismissed from class. Current unemployment rate in America today. By the way, Malik, this is your cue to have these things ready to go. Drum roll, please. 3.7%.
I said 4.2.
3.7%. For you people out there, check my facts at home. You said 3.5. Kayvon, doing all right. By the way,
I said
what's the
7.
number that they want to keep? The number that they want to keep the unemployment under is 5%. So America, we're fighting inflation. We're doing okay. Unemployment's doing okay. But that's not the full story of the economy right now. Let's get into it because there's a difference between Wall Street and Main Street.
Right.
Okay? There's a difference between your everyday worker out there just trying to get by, paycheck to paycheck. There's also a difference between people investing in the stock market. Here we go. Let's talk about the stock market.
Okay.
To this date, I think I told you already earlier.
Yeah.
So you can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say it.
I'll keep my mouth.
Or you could say what you thought it was. The stock market has had a very good year. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you knew that.
I was aware.
You know, a typical good rate of return, I won't even tell you. Let you guess first. Let me just check what the market's at today. Is the market up or down? The market is up again. The market is up again today.
Thank
wow,
you,
wow, wow,
holiday
wow.
shopping.
Okay, so with that being said, let's start off with the brainiac known as Italia because she won the last financial game. What is the average rate of return of the stock market? So if you took at the S&P 500, what is the rate of return that they've had this year?
I don't know.
Just guess a number.
I don't know.
1 through 100.
Give us
Name
a
number.
story.
Rate
Give
of
us another
return?
story.
Yes.
I don't know. 30%. I don't
How
know.
much?
I don't know.
Just say the number you just said.
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
Nat,
Just
do you
give me
actually
a
think I'm
number.
going to let you just sit there and
50%.
50%? Okay, super aggressive. Good for you.
I wish I could get 50%.
Clarissa,
8%.
8%. Okay, Clarissa, 8%. Kelly,
25.
25%. Okay,
17.
17%. Brady,
12.
12. Okay,
That's a good percent. By the way, 12 would be screaming.
12. Okay, by the way, historically returns, okay? Trying to be sexy here. Historical returns, baby.
Yeah.
The S&P 500, the stock market, on average, will return 10% a year. Just to put it in perspective, last year, we were down 18%. Do you have those stock averages, by the way, that I gave you, that link with all the historical averages? We'll just read those real quick. So last year, we were down 18%. People were like, yo, we're fucked. It's a recession. We're all screwed, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention. This past year, really since November, the market has gone bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Wasn't it up like 500 one day? And I was like, I didn't know it could do that.
Oh, we could do that all right. And then some. Okay, so I think throughout the year, the market was up about 15%.
Damn. I thought
That's
you were
pretty
gonna
good.
say 50.
That's pretty good. Some might even say a little higher than that. Pretty damn good. In the last 2 months, the market has boomed. We're ending the year up, what Kelly Arnold said, 25%.
Freaking
Wow.
So that means,
doubled.
How do we
Yeah.
know she didn't
I'm
see that
optimistic.
somewhere?
okay.
How do we know
There
she
it
didn't
is
see
right
that
there.
somewhere?
I am intelligent.
The year-to-date return is 24.5%. By the way, we're rounding up because the market was up again today.
Nice.
So we'll see what the returns are
Okay.
tomorrow.
Let's
But we're
go.
basically up 25%. So that means you put $1,000 in the market beginning of the year, you got $1,250. Not bad. Now, if you got $1 million in the market, like some of us on this show, you now have 1,250,000 going down right there. So I'm just saying, like, this is what happens when your market
That's
grows.
amazing.
So guys, this is actually simple stuff. You put your money in an S&P 500 index fund, mutual fund, whatever it is. You don't have to have Dogecoin and itty bitty coin and whatever shitty titty coin, whatever it is. S&P 500, it goes up, it goes down, but over the long run, you're going to make 10% of your money. You got historical returns that you could look at that? Malik, pull that up real quick, see if we have that.
So, Adam, would you invest right now, or would you wait till it comes back a little bit?
So scroll down, see if you can see those numbers. Right, okay. Malik, punch in a little bit. I can't even read those. Start at the bottom.
Now we're here.
2017.
Okay, start at 2012. The market was up. Nat, can you see that?
Yeah, 2012 it was 13.4%.
Say up 13%.
Up 13%. 13 was up 29%. 2014 was up 11%. 2015 was 0.73%.
Down.
Down.
It was down.
And
There
then
we go,
had,
Malik.
15 was negative 73%.
Negative 0.73. If it was down negative 73%, people would be fucking crying, Nat. Okay, there we go.
Killing them.
2016, go ahead,
I
Nat.
can see it. 2016 is up 9.54%. 2017 was up 19.42%. 2018 was down 6.24%. 2019 was up 28%.
Wow.
2020 was up 16.26%, and 2021 is up 26.89%.
Thank you, Nat, for whispering those answers because you weren't confident you can read the numbers. I love you anyway. But here's the point. The market goes up and down, left and right, but over time, you're going to make 10% of your money. But look at the last couple of years. Let's see what's going on here. Last year was down 18%. People think that this, like we're falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Right? By the way, respect to Nat. We just did a financial game the other day with a bunch of girls. Guess who won?
Natalia
Ding,
Del
ding, 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 ding. How much money did you win?
$100.
Did I pay you yet?
Yes.
That's right.
Venmo.
So what's the point? The market is actually up big these days. So everyone's asking, when should I get in? When should I get out? I don't know. The point is you don't know. A lot of people put their money on the sidelines. We're down 18%. So what I say oftentimes is you can't time the market. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. So we were up 10, 15% throughout the year. All of a sudden, bang, we're up now 25% in the last 2 months. You can't time it. So if you're young and you have money saved aside, it's just super simple,
I have a
bro.
question for you.
S&P 500 index fund, that's what the market is. Now you're up 25%. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say, if you're young and you want to invest in something right now, what would you tell someone that's watching this show? What would be something, say, put $1,000 into this, what would it be?
So it all depends on where you're at. But I'll give you a better one. If you said, Adam, I have $100, where should I do it? Go get $100 worth of books. Invest in yourself.
I love that.
Go get $100
answer.
worth of books. Get smarter, get better, get cooler, get faster, get just quicker. Just get in the know of whatever you want to get better.
Get a cookbook.
No, $100 isn't going to turn you into a millionaire. Get a cookbook, whatever it is. Go buy PBD's book, Your Next 5 Moves, or Choose Your Enemies Wisely.
Available
Okay,
on
whatever it
Bookstore.
is, go get a book and get smarter. That's the best $100 you could possibly spend.
I love that
$100 is never going to like make you a millionaire.
This is
good
my
answer.
new
But-
favorite
Great
show.
answer.
Thank you. So go get yourself
This
a
is
book
my
out
new
there.
favorite
So
show.
I'm not gonna have you guys guess this one because it's like the Fed fund rate. A lot of you guys probably know what that is. It's basically what banks charge other banks. That's at 5.5%. But here's what's important: the prime rate, what customers basically like the minimum
Mortgage?
the mortgage rates exactly, not mortgages.
Oh, okay.
The prime rate that customers receive from banks 8.5%. So there's typically a 3.5% difference between what the Fed is charging to basically loan to other banks or commercial banks do lending, or what banks lend to customers. That's the prime rate, 8.5%, usually 3% different. But we'll continue this game. What is the average mortgage rate right now? Natalia Del Valle.
This is not my wheelhouse.
I don't know.
Now, the whole thing, sweetheart, is nobody knows. That's why we're guessing.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I'm right there with Nat.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm right there with Nat.
If everyone knew, we wouldn't have a game here. The whole point of a
Is
game
not
show
knowing.
is not knowing.
10%?
10%. Okay,
mortgage.
not bad. Mortgages 10%. Clarissa.
12%.
Now she's going up. She just went up. She's at 12. Clarissa.
Say 6.5.
6.5%. Okay. Kayvon.
I think the average is 7%.
7%. Brady.
This is not my wheelhouse at all. I'm going to go 5.
5.
Sauce.
Okay. You sounded confident. I like that. Alicia.
9.
9.
Yeah.
9%. Get ready to pull this thing up, my friend Malik. Kelly, what is the current mortgage rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage? What do you think?
7.5.
7.5%. The answer is 7%.
Whoa!
You had it.
Mo
Not
easy.
bad.
You
Now,
said,
here's the
you
deal.
said 7, right?
Yeah, I did.
Now, here's the deal with mortgages. Okay, houses are more expensive than ever.
Yes.
Supply and demand issue. Nobody's selling because if they sell, that means they got to sell their maybe 3% mortgage that they had a few years ago when money was cheap. Now they got to basically go get a 7% mortgage. They're like, fuck that. So they're not selling. They're not building enough homes, right? So the supply is low. Demand is high. People want houses. You know, what do you do with that? Jerome Powell is basically announcing that they're going to stop increasing rates. You know, they're talking about rate hikes, basically saying to keep it flat. Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen, Jerome Powell out there. But 7%, can we pull that up, Malik, just to validate what's going on? Okay, pull that up. So as you can see, there's different rates going on out there. But if you go to the top number, 30-year fixed rate, 7.09%, basically 7%. Kayvon, you're doing all right, bro. Listen, the guy who budgets, the guy who spilled the peas, he's on his P's and Q's right now. He knows what's going on out there. Last but not least, and this is for my people that are drowning in debt out there. Drowning in debt, you know, because it's, you know, we talked about Wall Street versus Main Street. Credit cards. Credit cards just surpassed $1 trillion.
Not good.
By the way, if you think that's bad, student loans is at like 1.7 trillion.
I can't.
The auto loan market is over, well over $1 trillion. Mortgages are well over $10 trillion, whatever it is. Here's a fun fact: what you have to know about the number trillion. Someone told me this. It was actually the famous journalist. What was his name? Like Tom Brokaw. Remember him? Mm-hmm. Okay. Could have been Dan Rather. Could have been Tom Brokaw. One of those famous guys. He says, by the way, if you were hanging out with Jesus back in the day, this isn't a religious joke or a political joke. It's just actually a numbers thing. If you were hanging out with Jesus and you guys started a business together and you made $1 million a day, every single day, you made $1 million, Jesus, bang, bang, million, all the way now to 2024, you would still not even have $1 trillion.
Really?
That's how much $1 trillion is.
It's crazy.
You go back to Jesus' day, make $1 million a day. So we're throwing these numbers out there like, you know, credit card is $1 trillion in debt, or student loans is 1.7 trillion, or the current U.S. debt is $30 trillion, whatever it is now, possibly even more. And then you learn the fact that $1 trillion, that if you made $1 million a day with Jesus, you wouldn't have $1 trillion. So people are throwing out these trillion numbers. Like during COVID, we had a 2.2 CARES Act stimulus 2.2 thing. By the way, in 2008, during the Great Recession, Obama came in. During the Great Recession, $850 billion. That's how much they used to basically recover from the economy. Now we're talking trillions. We've gone from millions to billions to trillions. Now that's where we're at in America today. So I don't take these trillion things lightly. With that being said, credit cards. Credit cards in America, the average debt that the average person holds in credit cards is $6,000. But here's the question. What is the current average interest rate that people are paying on their money? We'll go to the financial guru, Brady Matthews. What is the current...
Again, don't start with me.
He's waiting for Jesus
What is
to
the
pay
current
it.
Start with
average
this guy and then we'll go
credit
around.
card interest rate? We'll save the best for last because he's winning right now. Current average credit card rate that people are paying
I know
on
this
their
one.
credit card.
Oh, average rate?
Yep.
20.
Okay,
Yeah.
20%.
Yeah.
Alicia,
Easy.
Like, yeah, like 22%.
22%.
Yeah.
There
I
we
was gonna
go.
say 21.
21. Natalia Del Valle,
21.
21. Clarissa.
23.99.
That's tough.
Ooh.
I like that answer.
Kayvon.
I feel good about it.
22.475%.
Oh.
Okay, what was your number?
20.
What was yours?
What did I say? 22?
You said
21.
22. You said
I said
what?
21.
Yeah.
Okay. Closest answer. You said what?
23.99.
Spot on.
Wow.
23.99.
She just signed up for a new credit card.
4%, by the way.
Wow, good job.
So here I'm going to tie this up. You know, what I say is that debt is your money going backwards.
Yeah.
So if you owe $1,000, here's actually a great case example. If you owe $1,000 on your credit card, okay, and you're paying 24% interest, you now owe $1,240.
Wow.
Okay, so that's where your
Yeah.
1,000 at 24%. But we just learned that the stock market is up 25% this year. So all of a sudden your $1,000 is worth $1,250. That, my friends, is the difference between debt and investing. That same 1,000, if you're in debt, you're minus $1,250. But if you're investing, you're up $1,250. That's a $500 difference swing in your money. So when people are like, I don't understand interest rates, what the fuck are we talking about here? Investing, the stock market, credit card debt. That's a very specific example on $1,000. If you're drowning in debt, you owe $1,250. If you're investing and you're making money on compound on interest, you're up $250, $1,250. So I hope you get out of debt, save that money, and start investing. Whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.